Hi, and welcome back to the part 3 of this HTML series. Now, like I promised in the last class, I'm going to be showing you how to add more properties into your web page, and also how to add images into this web page. All right, now let's get it started. Now, let's first preview our page. I hope by now you have been able to, style your page to your own taste. For example, changing your colors and, adding one or two color that complements with your background colors. Okay. All right. So if you have done that, now let's continue with this class. All right. So I'm going to show you more ways of adding attributes. In the last class, I taught you how to declare inline styling method, and I emphasized on the fact that you need to, start from the opening tag, and then you put in a space, and then you type in style equals to the 2 quotation marks, and then in between the quotation marks, you're going to have what? The properties, colon, the value. So in this case now, the property is what? Background color. And then the value of the background color is what? This one. Now let me show you something really interesting about WebLab. Now, if you have declared the hexadecimal, there is an embedded HTML color code in WebLab, which is what, when you click on this thunder sign, it's going to show you the code. Now, this would easily make you, change the color of your page. As you can see, you can change it to different, if so, for the ladies that like pink, you could do this and then select something like that. And then, so what I'm saying is you could change it by first clicking what? Clicking on the hexadecimals, and then after that you click on the thunder sign, the lightning sign, and then you select the color of your choice, like this. You understand? All right. So that is what I want to use for now, and I'm going to also change this color to something darker. All right. I'm going to go select the one I've selected before, but this time around just make it deep. It's darker now. Or probably check it, something yellowish. And something like this. Alright, I think it's okay. Alright, let's check that out. Alright, so let's go into what we are today. I want to show you more ways of declaring inline styling method. And then I've introduced background colors. I've introduced colors, and then the next property that we're going to be doing is text align. Now, let's say, for example, I want to align this text. I want to central align it. Now, what is the property for that? So I'm going to click on the tag first. This is the H2 tag. This is the H2 tag right there. Click on the open tag, and then I press paste, and then I type in what? Style. That's the first step. Click on the style. Then it automatically generates a structure for you. Style equals to the 2 quotation mark. And then in between the 2 quotation mark, you can write the properties. Now, in this case, the property will be what? Text align, because you want to align the text. Text hyphen align. You see that? That is in between. And then you put in the colon sign, space. Now, this time around, you want to align it to the center. Now, when I type that, when I finish typing that, you see, the text actually jumped to the center. All right, let me show you one more time. So let's say this one, we want to align it to the right. We want the text to come to the right. Now, what you're going to do is to click in between the H2 tag, put a space, type in what? Style, and click on the style appearing. And you can see it has generated this for us. And then after that, you type in the property. Now, don't forget the property is what? Text hyphen align, and then you put a colon sign, and then this time around it's going to be what? Right. You see that? But you won't want that. But I'm just showing you, when you make it big now, you see, this one is at the left, this one at the center, and this is at the right. Now, these are ways you can actually style your page. And then you could do more by adding 2 more styles on your tags. You have only been declaring just one. Now, if I want to add another one, let me say, For example, I want also, I've changed the color of this H1 tag right here, but I also want to put it at the center at the same time. Now to do that, I'm just going to click on the last part of my code, which is this before the quotation mark, and then I'm going to separate it with a semicolon, and then I'm going to repeat that. Now let me show you the formula. Now if you want to declare multiple style, CSS style for inline styling method, this is just the first method of styling. We have three methods. We have the first one, inline styling method. We have the internal styling method, and then we have the external styling method. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you all of this in the next video, okay? But in this video, I just want to show you how to declare more inline styling methods. So if you want to declare multiple inline styling method in a tag, now this is a formula. You go the tag name, and then space, then you type style equals to the quotation mark. Now in between the quotation mark, you put in the first property, property 1, colon, the value 1, then you separate with what? A semicolon, and then you go again by declaring the second property 2, colon, and then the value 2. And that is how to do it. Alright, let me show you the example right here. Let's say, for example, you want to change the color and also want to text align. Now to do that, you're going to go again, less than sign, then you put in what? H1. Now the H1 style, and then you put in what? Color, then colon, the hexadecimal color, which is the value, separates with a semicolon, and after that, you go again by saying what? Text align, and then colon, then center. Alright, now let me show you that on this web lab. So what we have done is we've declared the color, and then the value, and separated with a semicolon. I'm going to declare the second property by saying what? Text align. You see? Put a colon sign, and then you put in the value for that also, which is what? The colon sign, won't put it at the center. Now can you see that? Voila, that's it on our preview page. As you can see now, I've been able to change the color, and at the same time, put it at the center. That's amazing. That's exactly what we're talking about. Alright, so let's also do the same thing for the H2 tag. Now this is the H2 tag right here. We've declared the first property and then the value. So what you're going to do is separate a semicolon and then change the color. I want to give you a different color, so I'm going to say color, colon, and then I'm going to put in, let me first start with white for now, sorry, black, 0, 0, 0, and after that I will just click on it to change the color. So I want to change it to something that would go again, so I'm putting different colors. For now, I'm going to still change it later, but for now, let me just put in different colors. Alright, so that's another color. Alright, so that's it. As you can see now, we have different colors, but so what we're doing about this inline styling is that it's just particular to the tag and that the tag alone. I'll repeat that. Whatever you're doing is just affecting the tag and the tag alone. So in the next series of video, I'm going to be showing you how to style using the internal method, using the external method. That's what I'm going to be showing in the next video. But in this video, we're still working on changing the style and using the inline method. Also, let's do that for the last one. So we don't want to put it at the right again. Let's put it at the center for now. And then we declare the second one, which is what? Color. So I'm going to say color. I'm going to put in a different color again. Ash. And let me first put 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let me see 0. Then you click on it so that I can show you the thunder. And then you can change another color that goes with green. Would be yeah. So now I've been able to style all of this. As you can see, this is amazing. I have every of my edits centralized, and then I have some text. It's not the most beautiful web page, but trust me, it's a step to upgrade your skills. Don't worry, I'm still going to style a proper web page towards the end of this series. We're going to style from the beginning to end. We're going to create a project. But for now, I'm just, trying to let you understand the tools that you're going to be using for your web, which is what we're doing right now. All right, so let's quickly add images. Now, let's say I want to add one image after this paragraph tag, and then another image after this heading tag. How do I do that? Now, the first thing you need to do is to get the image on your PC. You download the image on your PC. Now, one of the ways you can do it is to just go to Google, search on Google. Google, it's as simple as that. And then just search coding images. There's no need to stress yourself for now. Coding images. And alright, just download a few of them. Now, how do you download a few of them? You don't really need to stress yourself, actually. Just put in one or two. So right click on that image and then say save as. Now you're going to save it as, you can say image 1 because you're going to be using it immediately. Alright, I would prefer PNG. Alright, so let's say coding images, PNG. It's already telling you that. Yeah. Don't worry, as time goes on, I'm still going to tell you the difference between JPEG, PNG, GIF images. But for now, let's just stick to this. Okay, I'm going to pick this. I think I like this one. Right click, save images. That's how you're going to do it. Save images, and I'm going to call it what? Code image. Okay, image 1. So image. Press enter. And I think I like this one also. Okay, hold on. I think I like this one. I'm going to right click, save images, and I'm going to call that image 2. But this is a JPEG. It's a JPEG, so I don't need a JPEG, I need a PNG. We can still use a JPEG. That's no problem. I would just prefer PNG, but let's use a JPEG. It's fine. Alright, so image 2. Image 2. Now it's a PNG. Alright. Okay. And then it's downloaded. You see? Downloaded. So how do we now put that on our web page? Now to do that on WebLab is simple. Now WebLab makes it so easy. You upload to the WebLab server, and then after uploading to the server, you can now write the code to bring it out. Now I'll show you the lovely thing about WebLab. So to add image, just click on add image, and then you say upload image. It's as simple as that. So go, this is it right here, image 1. Upload the first image, click on open. It's going to let you know successfully uploaded. Now if you want to upload more, you click on upload file again, and we go to image 2 and upload. So can you see we have image 1 and image 2 uploaded on our WebLab server. Now it's going to show it right here. So hold on, now this is it. See, when you click on it, you can see this is the image and the HTML code to add it to your. So it's simple. I'm just going to show you what it means right here, and we'll continue in the next class. Okay. Alright, so this is after uploading. It shows you all the properties that you need. Imagine the color combinations that you use for the image, and also the code that we use to attach it to your web page. This is it right here. Now let's talk about that. Now, to declare images on your web page, you start with the img tag. Now, unlike every other tag that you have, opening tags and closing tags. Now, img tags have this kind of self-opening and self-closing tag. So it means that it only has just one tag, and it is what? Less than img. And then you close it by putting / greater than img, as shown on the screen right now. That is the opening and closing tag. It's a self-opening and self-closing tags. Alright, moving to the next. Now, how do we add images to this? Now, you do it by saying less than img, then you put a space and then you type in src. Now, that src stands for the source. Where are you getting it from? xrc equals to the quotation mark. Now, inside that quotation mark, that is where you're going to put in the source. In this case, we're just getting it directly from the server, so we're going to write what? img1 image1.png. Now that .png extension is telling you that it's a PNG file. And then put another space, you put in another attribute, which is what? Alternative. Now alt means what? If the image is not showing, then I need you to show this. That's what you have. Image description. Now, let's get back to WebLab. Now, this is the code. All you need to do is just copy. I hope you understand how we declared it. You copy. Control-C. And I go to the HTML tag. I said I want to put it right under this. And I paste. That's it right there. Oh, it's too big. Alright, so we have a lot of images. But hold on, don't worry. We're going to work on that. So this is it. Number one, it's big. But at least our image is showing on the website. Okay? Alright, let's go again to add in the second one, which is what? Image 2. Now, image 2 is this. And then we want to add it right after why I love coding. We want to add it right after this edit tag. So we're going to go to that edit tag that says why I love coding. Then press enter. See, I press enter again to have space. And move it up. And then now you're going to copy the code again. Go to the image 2, scroll down to the HTML, highlight it, and press Control-C. Control-C to copy, and then you go back to the HTML tag, HTML file, and then press Control-V to paste. Now this is also going to automatically paste the image on your website. That is right there. But now we have a lot of issues. Number one, these images are too big. Alright? And then we need something more. Like we want to, be able to, change the size of the image. And what else again? We want to also centralize it. We want to style it so that it can, come to the center. I'll be showing you that in the next video. Alright? Because of our time, at least you've been able to add images to your website. And then it's looking lovely already. Although I do not like this image, I would really want to change it right now because I don't know, because of the background showing. So I'm going to delete that right here. I'm just going to delete this. Highlight it like that and delete. So when you do that, it goes off. And then you're going to get another image. I think I'll leave that to you. Alright. So in the next video, we're going to look at that. So I want you to attach one image after this. Attach one image after this heading and also after this heading. I hope you understand the assignment. Please, if you have any challenge, comment in it. I need you to drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be really glad to attend to any of your questions. I hope you understand what we've done in this class. Number one, we've further looked at how to declare multiple attributes for inline styling method. That's number one thing we did. Number two is we looked at more properties for CSS for styling our page. We looked at text align. That was the new one. We looked at text align, and then we also looked at adding images to our web page. All right. So I hope this is rich enough for you to feel a bit confident that I think I'm designing something. Alright, I'll see you in the next video where we talk about different methods of styling and also try to beautify our webpage. Alright, I'll see you. And don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying this, and tell your friend about this lovely channel. Bye.